It's time now for a look at least in local news. In the news, the Jesup City Commissioners met Tuesday evening for their regular monthly meeting. They'll be meeting several times in the next few weeks to pass their upcoming budget, in which they have to have approved by the end of the month of June, as their calendar runs from July 1st to the end of June. Commissioners held a budget study back on May 4th and have proposed several changes to their budget. One change is concerning the salary increases for city employees. The state all employees set for a 2.5% increase in salary, but the commission majority in favor of also giving city firemen and policemen an additional $1 per hour on top of the 2.5% increase. Another addition and change in the proposed budget is to go from $25,000 to $75,000 for the pool building renovations. Commissioner Bill Harvey asked that a meeting be held this Thursday at 11 a.m. for the commissioners and the mayor, city manager to look at the facility, look at what all they can do to repair the restrooms and concession area with the $75,000 that they earmarked. Harvey says the bathrooms were built over 50 years ago and it will need a handicap ramp for one, but he says you don't want $1 million pool surrounded by deteriorating bathrooms and concession area. Once again, they plan to meet this Thursday at 11 a.m. at Crack Williams. It'll be a call meeting, but they'll meet at the facility. As far as the budget, Commissioner Stanley Todd asked for one more work session before the first reading of the proposed budget. That's set for the city's first meeting in June, Tuesday, June 6th. The work session has been scheduled for Thursday, May 25th. And a public hearing on the proposed budget will be held before the first reading of the June 6th meeting. Commissioner Tim Cockfield not in favor of another work session on the budget. He says they've had exhaustive meetings on the budget. He says another one is not necessary, but the majority last night voted to have the work session on Thursday, May 25th at 11 a.m. to discuss their proposed budget with the proposed changes once again. Other news on the agenda, Daniel Gonzalez on hand requesting a variance for a carport at his residence on 596 South Elm Street. No one spoke against the request, and he had two neighbors on hand saying they are also not opposed to the carport being built, but it was tabled as it's in Commissioner Bill Harvey's district. Bill Harvey says he wants to look at the residents before taking a vote. He says he attempted to find the residents but was not successful. Once again, the commissioners voted to table the request until their June 6th meeting. Again, the vote unanimous. Mr. Gonzalez said he had no issue with waiting until the June meeting. Under items with commissioners, Bill Harvey asked that the Jesup PD begin writing warnings first and then citations for these lawn services who park in the neighborhood streets and block the vision of vehicles coming down the street. Harbor Street was mentioned specifically. Harvey asked that they simply park in the driveway of the yard that they're cutting. Commissioner Tim Cockfield also says it's a problem and asked Chief Perry to first write a written warning, and then if they don't oblige, the second time write a citation. Harvey warned that someone's going to get seriously injured because it says they're simply blocking the street's traffic. Let's look at your Tuesday City Council meeting. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Wayne County school year quickly coming to a close. Wayne County's high school graduation is set for a week from this Friday. The date, Friday, May 26th at 7:30 p.m. at JC Stadium. Several special honors nights are planned. The CTAE Honors Night is set for tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Honor recording ceremony is May 23rd at 6 p.m. and the scholarship award ceremony is the night before graduation, Thursday, May 25th at 7 p.m. Everyone's invited to graduation, but the honor ceremonies are by invitation only. And the school year quickly winding down. One of our guests today will be high school principal Brett McDaniel. He's got all the details on these special honors nights taking place in graduation, and that's taking place this morning here on the Butch and Bob Show, one of our special guests. Wayne County's school system retirement reception will be held this Sunday, May 21st from 3 to 4 p.m. in the high school commons area. Those retiring this year include Warren Barron, Lynette Smith-Beaver, and Patricia Blanton, Reagan Bunn, Kimberly Daniels, Priscilla Fuller, Mike Heflin, Gloria Knight, Regina Robinson Parker, Dina Warden Payne, Tammy Peak, Teresa Reddish, Billy Sapp, Dr. Pam Schumann, Tammy Thomas, and Michael Waters. And the public invited to the reception, again taking place this Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. in the high school commons area. This year's American Idol down to the final three candidates, and this Sunday night the winner will be announced. The field is in the field in the final three is a young lady from Georgia, 20-year-old Megan Daniel from Douglas County, Georgia. On Tuesday, she made a visit back to her hometown before the big show Sunday evening. The day ended with her performing a local concert at her high school, Douglas County High School. Once again, she's one of the three finalists competing this Sunday night for the title of American Idol. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes in the news, a couple of events coming up in early June. Thursday, June 1st, the Wayne County Emergency Management Agency, along with the Chamber of Commerce, hosting a lunch and learn about hurricane preparedness. At the workshop, you'll gain skills and knowledge from emergency weather expert Alexander Booth, meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Jacksonville, Florida. Again, it takes place Thursday, June 1st from 11:30 to 1 at the College Coastal Pines Technical College Public Tech Center. The tickets are $20 for members, $25 for non-members. Once again, the date Thursday, June 1st from 11:30 to 1 at the college. And Wayne County Catfish Tournament is set for the first weekend in June. And signups have been underway for several weeks. A good field is scheduled. And this year's tournament offers fishermen the opportunity to win a $7,500 first place payout, with other place payouts determined by the number of entries into the event. The Catfish Tournament begins Saturday, June 3rd at 12 noon and continues until Sunday, June 4th at 12 noon. For weigh-in tournament headquarters once again at JC Fairgrounds at JC Landing. Those fishing in the event can put in anywhere on the Altamar River, but they must be in line at weigh-in at the JC Fairgrounds by 12 noon Sunday. Tournament officials ask entrants to please note you must come to the fairgrounds to receive your T-shirt. Entry fee for the event is $100 per fisherman. Minimum of at least 2 fishing in a boat. Big fish pot entry is $10 per fisherman. Registration can be done online at active.com or can be dropped off at the Tourism Board office in the depot. Registration packets are available online or at the Jesup Train Depot. If you need more information, call the Tourism Board office at 912-427-3233 or check out the event website at waynetourism.com. You can also register on site that Saturday morning, June the 3rd. Once again, the Wayne County Catfish Tournament is set for the first weekend in June, June 3rd and 4th. And that's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan's. Have a great day.